So today is a day of my biopsy, which I am honestly more scared of today than the actual day of my surgery. For my surgery, I'm going to be put to sleep, obviously. So, as much as I'm scared of that part of it, going to sleep and not waking up, I know that I'm not going to feel anything. I'm not going to be in pain. You know what I mean? So, it's not as scary. But today, I'm going to be awake. It's a biopsy, endometrial biopsy. So they have to basically go inside and snip, cut a piece of me to take to the lab and make sure it's not cancerous or whatever. This is just a procedure that needs to be done for my insurance, to approve my surgery. So there's no way of getting out of this. It's not that the doctors think that I have cancer or anything like that. It's just that I need to do this in order to do the surgery. I'm terrified. Thankfully, I am going to be on medication. The doctor prescribed me Xanax and Oxy. So an hour before my scheduled appointment today, I have to take those. And as much as I know that they're going to work, I'm probably going to be out of my mind high. But I don't know. I'm just I feel like I'm going to be so worried that it's not going to work. And I'm still going to feel it. I feel like maybe it's the opposite. I feel like I'm going to have so much adrenaline because I'm so scared that it's going to be so quick and easy, and I'm just, I'm being just a dramatic baby about all this, but, I don't know. It's barely 8 in the morning today. My appointment is until 4:30 p.m. I have a therapy session at 9 in the morning. I have to interview someone at 1 p.m., so there's still lots to do throughout the day. Trying not to think about it, but, yeah, we'll see. We'll see when I have to take my pills. I might record it. Hello, everyone. It is the next morning. I did not record anything like I said I was going to. But let me tell you a little bit about what happened. So I took my pills. Again, I had Xanax and Oxy. And as much as I thought these were hard drugs, it was a bit underwhelming. I thought I was going to feel it more. I just felt more chill. I actually hated that feeling. I hated it trapped. I felt trapped, I should say. Hold on. So yeah, I hated that feeling of being on Xanax, on Oxy, whatever drug it was that was affecting me more. But I felt my head was panicky. I still felt I was scared, but I couldn't express it. I felt trapped literally in my own brain. I felt I couldn't express it. Everything was too much energy to move my body. When I was laying there waiting for the doctor, that's when I feel I felt it the most, because I was just laying there not doing anything. And yeah, I was about to fall asleep. Anyways, the actual procedure itself was not that scary as I thought. They had told me, literally the doctor's exact words were, "This is the worst thing we do." So obviously I was terrified. But yeah, I barely felt anything. I felt a little bit of pressure, but nothing actually hurt. I have gotten vaginal ultrasounds done before, so I definitely feel that was scarier, that I felt it more. So yeah, I was being dramatic. I didn't really feel anything. I got home and I still felt fine. I just felt chill. And my boyfriend said no alcohol, obviously, because that's very, very dangerous. But we are weed smokers. So he saw that I was fine and stuff like that. I felt fine. So I was I want a bong rip. So I had a couple bong rips, and it wasn't until the third bong rip, obviously not back to back, but I paced them out. And it wasn't until the third bong rip, and after I had some cookies. So I don't know if it was the sugar rush. I swear I felt so I felt that's when it hit me. 2.5 hours after the procedure, I had some cookies that I made for the first time ever, and I couldn't even finish the last bite of my cookie because I just felt so it was I was chill, the sugar rush, and then back to chill. It was just bad, and I just needed to sleep. I literally was sitting there and I was yeah, I can't do anything. And my boyfriend had to help me get into bed, get pajama pants on, obviously. But yeah, that was a little bit about how yesterday went. Just wanted to briefly tell you guys, because I know I didn't record anything and I should have. But yeah, that is what it's like to be on Xanax and Oxy. Not as fun as they make it seem. Whatever. I do want to show you guys how proud I am of my cookies. I made them for the first time. This is like the best looking one. I know it doesn't look as good. I should have put more chocolate chips on top, but like you could feel it and it's still soft. Oh, I'm so excited to have this later. And this was like the biggest one that I made. So let me show you guys. I was testing it because I know there's like two ways of doing cookies. Like, so these are the two that I had. They're obviously way smaller than that. That's like the one that I saved, and I couldn't even finish these two. But yeah, there's like two different ways of making cookies. Like you could put them like right after making the cookie dough in the oven. So that's what I did yesterday. And then I have most of the cookie dough still in the fridge to see if it's easier to roll up and not end up like this, because I used an ice cream scooper instead of a cookie scooper. But yeah,